Hey there, and welcome to Lesson 3. Before we dive back into more project management concepts, this week we'll take a quick break from all the documentation and review what we learned. Earlier we discussed the responsibilities of a project manager. While it might seem overwhelming, it's important to remember that you won't need to do everything alone. A project manager guides the team and ensures that you have support, but doesn't necessarily manage each person day to day. It's more about overseeing the project's tasks. Think of planning a camping trip. You make sure everything gets done, like having your partner handle picking out tents, maybe another family member bringing the food. At work, it's similar. You ensure the team has what they need to complete their roles without being an expert in every area. You'll make sure teammates have ownership over tasks, risks are visible, workflows are adopted, and other teams' needs are met based on the scope. The project manager isn't always the direct boss of the team members. Their role is providing direction and support, so the project gets completed. Lastly, we also discussed project management methodologies, provided frameworks for how organizations approach completing work. 3 popular options each have their own strengths and weaknesses: Agile, DevOps, and Waterfall. Let's start with Agile. This approach breaks down projects into small manageable increments that are prioritized by business value. It allows for changing requirements and continuous customer feedback. Agile emphasizes collaboration, flexibility, and transparency among team members. It's great for complex or uncertain projects, but can sometimes lack structure and be hard to scale. Next up, we have DevOps. This methodology focuses on increasing collaboration between development and IT operation teams. It relies heavily on automating processes to enable continuous development, testing, integration, and deployment of software. DevOps provides speed, quality, and security through robust tools and practices, but it requires a significant culture shift and buy-in across the organization. And last but not least, the Waterfall methodology. This is a linear sequential approach with strict processes for each phase of work. All requirements are defined up front before design and build work starts. Waterfall is easy to understand and manage with clear documentation, but it lacks the flexibility to change once requirements are set. So which approach is best? Well, it really depends on the individual project, team culture, and goals. Agile is awesome for changing priorities. DevOps improves speed, and Waterfall minimizes mid-project changes. Evaluating project complexity and appetite for iteration can help inform the right methodology to follow. The key is that each approach has its advantages, so teams can blend practices from different frameworks. Pick and choose elements that will set your project up for success. Those are the basics on Agile, DevOps, and Waterfall. Let me know if you have any other methodologies you want covered in the future of this class. Until then, keep crushing on those projects. Well, that covers the key points. Now that we've recapped the project manager's role and some of the other elements that we covered in this class, in the next video, we'll start looking at some new project management concepts.